Welcome back, everyone, to River and Sea, where we are back here in Talmouth address, where I've been asked to speak with the various rangers who have been put to work here. And the first of these that we have seems to be Radonir. Hello there.
I've seen more manure already in Dunland than I have in my entire life in the north.
I know allies among the Dunledings are precious few, Pinesea, but I do not see what's so different about the Falcon clan than others that we have seen. They have me mucking out to the oxen. I have seen more manure already in Dunland than I have seen in my entire life back north. I could be doing something useful, but instead they hand me a hay fork and a broom and tell me to get to work. I don't like these men, Pinesea, and it is not because of the manure. There are plenty of reasons, but the smell of manure has made me forget most of them. I say that we bid them farewell and leave them to their own devices. In other words, get away before they can do us any harm. Oh, he's not impressed by the Falcon clan. Ooh, well. Now let's see if we could find Halbrad and Bragyar. Ah, here's Halbrad, carrying some buckets, it looks like.
My arms ache, but not so badly that I must stop.
There's a great deal to do before the Falcon clan is ready, but this work will be worth it in the end. We have few enough allies in this land. If the sweat of our brow can help the Hebelgluth stand against the clans loyal to Saruman, the work is worth it. We've already brought much in the way of food. Once it is dried and preserved, it will be wrapped and ready. My arms ache, but not so badly that I must stop. All right, and now we go to Bragyr. And apparently that person is going to be down that way. It appears that they have Bragyr chopping wood.
I've been assisting Roos with the tanning. It is dirty, odious work.
But the Falcon clan needs the leather if they are going to have fresh armor for their warriors. I saw Radonir not long ago. He was not very happy about something, but would not tell me what it was. Right now, I am working to clear this brush so that we can stretch some more hides as they come in. I suspect that he was unhappy about hauling manure all over the place. Well, either that or something he can't put his finger on that tells him that he doesn't like these Falcon folk. Back to Penrod.
Thank you for your help and theirs.
I am sorry your friend Radonir is unhappy. Mucking out the oxen is not a pleasant task, but if it is not done, all suffer. There are very few desirable tasks when it comes to preparing for war, but all must be done. But I am not ankle deep in manure, am I? Perhaps I can find someone to take Radonir's place. We are grateful for the help and do not want any of the rangers to regret volunteering it. Thank you for your help and theirs. The clans arrayed against us are fierce and merciless, but they do not have allies from the north as we do. All right. So, what else next?
Lord Brennan wants to see you. The prisoner is giving the guards trouble.
The preparations have been coming along very well, Pinesea. These rangers are hard workers, but none more so than you, good Robert. Penrod's approving laughter fades, and he becomes solemn again. Lord Brennan wishes to see you. The emissary from Isengard he captured is giving us trouble. Go to the Brennan outside his home, up the hill to the south. All right. Okay, let us speak with Lord Brennan. Hello there, sir. Was there something you needed from me?
All of Tormorva is alive with the sound of work.
Ah, it is good. There are many clans siding with the wizard in the conflict, and I feared the Falcon clan would not be ready if it came to war with them. With your help and that of these rangers, the Falcons can show its talons. All right.
The emissary Saruman sent to us is being kept under watch in the prison cave.
He is being kept under watch. He has not told us anything of use yet, but perhaps you can inspire him to speak. Go into the prison cave and speak with the guard tonight. He will allow you to press the captive for information. Return and tell me if the captive has anything useful to say. If he does not, perhaps his usefulness is at an end, and I can give him something else to do. Or can be given something else. The prison caves are to the south. Follow the path, and you will see the entrance among the ruins on your left side, in the cliff. Alright, and we get to choose some trousers. But first, let us go and find the prison cave, which I believe is up this way. Then again, I could have missed it. But this way. And this looks like where we'll have a prison cave. Like a perfect place for a prison cave. Ah! This way. Now that looks much better. I guess this is it. Ah! I see cells. Do they really need this many cells? What goes on in this place that they need? Actually, well, that's only 4 cells there. But it seems to be going along even further. Maybe they're used for prisoners of war and the like. I could just imagine warring factions and all that stuff makes them require to have a large number of cells. I hope this isn't just for civil disputes within.
You have the permission of the Brainim to speak with the prisoner?
Very well. You may go in. The prisoner should pose you no danger. He knows that if he tries anything, he will do without meals. Uh-huh. Well, let's go and find out. Well, maybe he might intend to have me as a meal.
Do not mistake these people for friends. It will be you in my place next.
Have you come to gloat, little one? You are no Dunlading. Don't mistake these people for friends. It'll be you in my place next. Mark what I say. They cannot defeat Saruman. They are fools to try. The other clans are wiser and know which way the tide is going. Already most of Dunland pledges their swords to my master. His armies come from Dunbog and Carringlen and Starkmore, and these unprepared fools will find themselves on the wrong side of the wave. It have been different. I care not. It is enough to know that my captors will be slayed by their own kinsmen soon enough, and you gloaters along with them. Nah. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Well, back to Lou. He's just making himself a nuisance.
What have you learned from our guest?
Well, there is truth there, I fear. If only a colonel. We must learn how large the colonel may be. All right, let's see what we got here. We've got... I guess that'll do for now.
Are I need someone I can trust to travel through Dunland and see the state of things.
Our prisoner spoke of the other Dunlending clans as if they were already in Saruman's satchel. That is my fear, but his words may be born from bluster and desperation. The Falcon clan is strong, but even our strength may not be enough to face all the clans of the united Dunland. I need someone that I can trust to travel throughout Dunland and see the state of things. Is Galtrab still as it was? Do the herds of Starkmoor feed Saruman's lackeys? What is the mood of the people of distant Dunbog? Are the miners of Carrigan still being worked, and for whom? I need you to be my eyes in this Pine Sea. Go first to Katrine of Galtriv, she who sent you to us. See what is happening in Dunland, and help those who share our goals. Saruman must be opposed by the Rangers and by the Falcon clan, if by no others. All right, let's get back to Katrine in Galtriv. Does that mean no more chores here? Of course, my return here means I no longer have rangers to act as my tour guides through Dunland. Oh well.
You have returned, and on an errand from Lou Brennan?
Oh, Katrin is still a good judge of character, is she not? Oh, to answer your questions, Galtref is home to people of many clans, as it has been for all of my memory. The Oxen clan has been more brazen in recent days, and it seems to me that they must have received encouragement from some source. Some wizard, if you ask Katrine's opinion. Well, yeah. While you were in Tor Morva, someone has been helping me with my little resistance against the Ox clan. She didn't want to stay within the walls of Galtriv and has a camp to the southwest. She would not tell me her right name, but asked you to call her Wadu's ghost. You should seek her out. She was asking about your ranger friends. Wadu's ghost. Well, more like Wadu's sister, if you ask me, but all right, let us go. It appears that I have found Nona. Hello there.
We meet again, as I knew we would.
I am a free woman of the Occluth, sister of Wadu, and with the victory notches already upon my sword. I am free to go where I please. I see no permission from the northern friends to walk these lands that belong to me and mine. Katrine of the Bagluth and I of the Occluth have already made things difficult for those who would sell their lands and its people to Saruman. I am ready to strike against them throughout all of Dunland in my brother's name, if you're willing. Okay.
I will be Wadu's ghost and defeat the true enemies of Dunland.
Danger seems to follow you wherever you go, Pinesea. I like that. I will be Wadu's ghost and defeat true enemies of Dunland, faithless clans who swear loyalty to Saruman. The land to the west is called the Starkmoor. You say that Lubrinine wishes to know the state of the herds. There are many herd animals in the Starkmoor, and he who controls them will have much food production close at hand. Enough for an army? Aye. There is a farmhouse to the southwest corner of the Starkmoor among the hills. I have seen it from afar. I will meet you there, and we can scout for the information Lubranine desires to know. All right. Now, normally, I would think that the farmers would not be too involved in war. So I mean, okay, yes, they grow the food that gets used in it or anything like this, but the farmers, as you know, they're probably just not going to care as much about politics as most people because they're worried about, well, growing crops. I suppose they will be worried if someone came to them and said, "You will sell us these goods or we'll burn down your land." So perhaps that was a bit of an oversimplification of what I said there. They would prefer if they didn't. I think I've gone to the wrong spot. That looks like a hostile Dunlending location rather than a local farm. So we will continue along our way. Running into wolves. Running into wargs. Running into cattle. And oh, here we are. There's no nut right up there. What do you say?
The herds of Starkmore feed many of the clans of Dunland.
If this farmland is held by those loyal to Saruman, he will have a source of food for his armies, but can also starve those who oppose him. Go up to the farmhouse on the top of the slope and west and see how things stand. You should also scout some of the fields and enclosures nearby to the west. Alright. Then head on forward. The field is full of grain planted, but yet to be harvested. Yeah, okay, so we have grain. I do not know the harvest schedule for this area, so I have no idea whether yet to be harvested is normal or... Okay, that's not normal. Some of the sheep have been killed and left to rot. Maybe it's related to that warg that we saw earlier. Anything else? Oh, what about up here? And here from past experience, I know that these bulls are highly aggressive. I mean, would you really have highly aggressive bulls walking around free? This farmhouse has been abandoned by its rightful owners. And how do you know that? Oh, I don't see anyone walking around, I guess. I guess that's how I have the knowledge. Who knows? Maybe the farmer is going out and selling stuff to market. Yeah. Alright, a bit quiet here.
I think this is what Lou Brennan feared.
The farms of the Starkmore are not held by friendly clansmen any longer. The main trading settlement to the south may be similar, but we will not show it without going there. We will not know it without going there. Okay, I don't know how that proves it's not under friendly. Who knows? Whatever. Let's see. Okay, I'll review that later.
If we can help the people of Starkmore, we may deprive Saruman's armies of their food.
Travel south to Aberdeen and help the people there. Once you're satisfied that you have done all that you can for the people of the Starkmore, I will meet you at the road that passes through Starkmore to Dunbog by the south. In other words, meet her in Dunbog because we are doing the short version of stuff, at least until I get to quests that are reasonably close to my level. I know. We're going to be missing Isengard Bids 5. But we are right now at level 71. And actually, we are getting pretty close to a proper level for the Dunbog area, which is why I am heading that way. There we can see the Dunbog up ahead.
I'm glad you're here.
The Dunbog is just ahead. Yeah, I can see.
Do you see the scout up ahead?
You see the scout by the large rocky outcropping? I don't know to what clan she belongs. Go see if she's friendly, Pine Sea. The people of the Dunbog keep to themselves, but I know little of them, but if Saruman is paid for their loyalty, they are already our enemies. Well, let's go and see what these outliers are. Well, I haven't been shot yet. I guess that's a good sign. The scout stares at you warily, but does not attack. Okay, now scout the camp of Dunlendines southwest of the rocky outcropping. We've got toads here. Dead toads now. Judging from the symbols that decorate their camp, these men seem to be of the Avakluth clan. An Avank clan. Okay. The Avakluth. What do you know of the Avakluth?
These people are outliers, on the edge of great danger, but not given in to it.
May they resist as well as my people have done. We must help the Avakluth to stand against Saruman. Alright, and to do this, I choose a bracelet, apparently.
Help the people of Dunbog before meeting me in Corriglin.
We must help them resist him, Saruman. Yes, I know. When you're satisfied that you have done all that you can for the people of the Dunbog, travel to Carriglin. Well, now we're taken to the exact level of quest that we want. So actually, Carriglin is where I want to go. And that's where you're going to find me in the next episode of River and Sea.